Albert Einstein was born in Germany on March 14, 1879, at a beautiful city of Ulm. It spreads in the upper Danube. The main geographical feature of this city is the proximity of German Alps and the multi-level landscapes. When a rare genius like Albert Einstein comes along, scientists' fraternity of the entire planet were startled and curious if he had something special gifted with, enabling to go where no physicist had gone before by giving the theory of relativity E is equal to mc square and other groundbreaking insights. When Einstein died in 1955 at Princeton Hospital in New Jersey, his brain was removed by a local pathologist named Thomas Harvey, who preserved, photographed, and measured it. Brain is body's most multifaceted and complex organ, containing about 86 billion neurons, all of which are in use. Having more neurons in the associated cortex make it superior than other mammals. Each neuron communicates with many other neurons to form circuits and share information. Proper nervous system function involves coordinated action of neurons in many brain regions. The nervous system influences and is influenced by other body systems, for example, cardiovascular, endocrine, gastrointestinal, and immune system, making it a very complex system. The cerebrum is divided into two halves, the right and the left hemisphere. They are joined by a bundle of fibers called the corpus callosum that transmits messages from one side to the other. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. Left hemisphere mainly controls speech, planning, sequence and math, science, etc. Right hemisphere controls artistic sense, emotions, adventurism, imagination, etc. Harvey took the brain anyway, without permission from Einstein or his family. When the fact came to light a few days later, Harvey managed to solicit a reluctant and retroactive blessing from Einstein's son. Harvey soon lost his job at the Princeton Hospital and took the brain to Philadelphia, where it was sliced into 240 pieces and preserved in celloidin, a hard and rubbery form of cellulose. He distributed the pieces into two jars and stored them in his basement. Harvey's marriage fell apart when her wife threatened to dispose of the brain. He left to the Midwest. For a long time, he worked as a medical supervisor in a biological testing lab in Kansas, keeping the brain in a cider box stashed under a beer cooler. He moved again to Weston, Missouri, and practiced medicine while trying to study the brain in his spare time. He lost his medical license in 1988 after failing a 3-day competency exam. He then relocated to Lawrence, Kansas. Harvey would tell stories about the brain, about cutting off chunks to send to researchers around the world. Harvey died at the University Medical Center at Princeton on April 5, 2007. In 2010, Harvey's heirs transferred all of his holdings, constituting the remains of Albert Einstein's brain, to the National Museum of Health and Medicine, Spring, Maryland, near Washington, D.C. The Mutter Museum also got 46 microscope slides of the brain from a Philadelphia neuropathologist named Lucy Rourke Adams, who donated in 2011. Many studies conducted on the brain since 1985, of which Harvey was part, however proved unconvincing. Last study published in September 2013 analyzed Einstein's corpus callosum, a large bundle of fibers that connect the two cerebral hemispheres and facilitates interhemispheric communication in the brain. Using a novel technique that allowed for a higher resolution measurement of the fiber thickness, Einstein's corpus callosum was compared to two sample groups: 15 brains from elderly people and 52 brains from people aged 26. The findings show that Einstein had more extensive connections between certain parts of his cerebral hemisphere compared to both younger and older control group brains.